everyone. I hope you're all okay and that you had a good weekend. I had quite a few incidents over the weekend that I'm going to tell you about. But I'm going to change little sweet Eva today, my little sparrow. Here she is. She's been playing with her Peter Rabbit rattle that Auntie Suzanne sent us. And we've got our blue blanket on for autism awareness. And I will have that on all week. And I'm going to change her because it's Disney Monday and I've actually got something to change them into. And I've got this lovely Bambi sleeper that Auntie Margaret sent us. And it's cream with grey Bambis and pink trees and pink flowers on it. It's got pink poppers down the front and pink edge into it. And it's got a little bib that goes with it, with Bambi on the front. And it's also got a little hat. She's got a very small head and the hats do look a bit big on her, but I will try it for you. So thank you, Auntie Margaret, for this. And I'm going to change her and have a little chat to you. Come on, sweetie. She's such a little tiny thing. I honestly don't think that she will stay in my nursery because she is so small. But we'll see how it goes. Won't we, little Ava? She's such a little tiny thing. So thin, you know. Yeah, my weekend. Up you come, darling. Went out to the cinema to see A Quiet Place with my son on Saturday afternoon. Wow, what a fantastic film. I was on the edge of my seat, honestly. It was, oh, so good. I mean, you follow this one family, mother, father, and two little boys. There she is, little chicken. She's like a little chicken, isn't she? And they don't kind of spoon feed you. You don't know that aliens have invaded the earth or anything, but obviously something's happened and they're having to keep extremely quiet while they're out, and they're looking for medication because one of their sons isn't well, and they're talking in sign language. And the first 20 minutes of the film, there's hardly any sound at all, and it's really eerie. It's like a silent film. I mean, there's background noise. Up you come, sweetie. Let's get this over. There we go. There she is. Yeah, it's really eerie, and you follow them and you really care about them, and it's really tense. And the monsters are awful. They really are, but you're so concerned about the family. It's an amazing film. I'd love to go and see it again, actually. I said to my son I'd like to go again. Yeah, so anybody who's thinking about going to see it, it's all about family and what you do for your children, how far you'd go to protect them. So it's more about the family than it is about the monsters. They've got a teenage daughter who's deaf, who, oh, I won't go into too much detail, but they've got a teenage daughter who's deaf. So yeah, if you're thinking about going to see it, go and see it. I would give it a definite 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. I mean, it absolutely had me enthralled. There she is, little cheeky. Even that's a bit roomy on you, isn't it, darling? She is such a little titch, honestly. Tiny, and that's tiny baby. But she's even smaller, bless her heart. So there she is. Yeah, it's going to be a bit big on her. Look at that. Bless her. A bit big, isn't it, darling? We have to gather it up a bit for you. They always do the hats big, don't they, on all of them? Look at her. She's just got the cutest face, and that's what I fell in love with. I had no idea that she was so tiny. And I mean, she's 19 inches. It's just that she's so thin. You know, there's nothing to her, really. Let's pop your little bib on. And yesterday morning, I woke up and I thought, oh, you know, it was raining after a lovely day on Saturday. And I thought that's why it felt a bit cold to me. But I got out of bed to have a wash and there was no hot water. And I had a look at the tap round the top. No hot water, no heating on, nothing. So obviously something had gone wrong with the boiler. And neither of my men had noticed. Can you believe that? They didn't notice. Honestly. So I said to my son that there was a problem with the heating. So he went down and reset the boiler. But we did have to get the boiler man out. Look at this. Goodness, little lady. How big is your hat? Let's just poke it in. There we go. And she can have her Peter Rabbit. I know it's not Bambi. But there, look at her. She looks adorable, doesn't she, Margaret? That looks really nice on her. And I haven't got many Disney things, so it's nice to take part in Disney Monday. I think she looks absolutely adorable in that. She's a beautiful little girl, isn't she? Yeah, so good trip to the cinema. I had a big tub of peppermint ice cream with chocolate chips in it, which was very nice. And like I say, absolute edge of the seat thriller. So if you want to go and see A Quiet Place, it's more about the family than it is about the monsters. So yeah, brilliant film. I had a great time with my son as always. And yeah, it was really good. Really enjoyed that. I didn't enjoy the heating and the hot water being off very much. I haven't washed in cold water for a long time. But I certainly did yesterday morning. And yeah. So there's my little sweet Ava in her lovely little outfit from Auntie Margaret. Say, mwah. Thank you, Auntie Margaret. It's lovely. Keep me nice and warm. And a little update on Suzanne from BabyBuntings Nursery. She is still at home and recovering from her car accident. She's very badly bruised. And I mean, more bruises are coming out all the time. So she's really suffering, bless her heart. So keep her in your prayers and send all those positive thoughts and vibes towards her because she really needs them. But I'm sure she's very grateful for all the lovely comments that you've put on the video that she was actually uploading when she was out and had the accident. So that was a bit surreal seeing that. Yeah, but she's, you know, being looked after by her family and friends. They're being wonderful. I mean, like us, they all love her very much, so they're taking care of her. So yeah, big love to you. Mwah! Big kiss, Suzanne. And you get better quickly, dear lady. So there's little Ava in her Bambi outfit. I hope you enjoyed seeing her. And thank you so much for your lovely comments on my videos over the weekend. You know how much I appreciate them. You all take care and have a good Monday. And be careful out there. Mwah! Love you, ladies and gentlemen.